If you're new here, welcome to ProPick Sports, the channel where we break down the best gear to help you dominate the pickleball court. If you've been with us for a while, you already know, having the right paddle can completely change your game. And today, I'm bringing you a full comparison of the 7 best pickleball paddles available right now. Whether you're a beginner just getting started or a competitive player aiming for high-performance gear, I've got you covered. Some of these paddles are built for pure control, some for explosive power, and others strike that perfect balance every player is looking for. And here's the best part. All the purchase links are waiting for you in the video description, including Amazon's best deals so you can grab yours at the best possible price. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest reviews and recommendations. Now, let's dive right in. Number 7. Head Cyber Elite 13mm. A lightweight, affordable, and surprisingly comfortable paddle for those just starting out, with its honeycomb polypropylene core and fiberglass face that feels great on impact. Its standout feature is the elongated handle, which improves reach at the net and makes doubles play easier. It's light, around 230 grams, which is a plus during long sessions or when you're still learning. That said, at only 13mm thick, it's not the most powerful paddle out there. On soft shots like dinks, the ball may float more than intended, and if you're looking for depth in drives or powerful smashes, you'll notice that limitation. But if you're a beginner, a recreational player, or just want a no-fuss paddle to play casually, the Head Cyber Elite gives a lot for very little. It's perfect to keep in the trunk and pull out for a park afternoon without worrying too much. Number 6. Jula Essentials Performance 12mm. If you need a very affordable paddle with a bit more to offer, the Jula Essentials Performance 12mm thick is a super interesting option. It features a reinforced fiberglass surface, a honeycomb core, and a grip that many say is one of the most comfortable in its category. The handle has an edge guard that adds durability, something rare in budget paddles. Even though it's only 12mm thick, the sweet spot is generous and the feel on impact is quite forgiving. However, some users complain that the finish doesn't last long. The graphics can chip or scratch easily, and there are a few cases of handles failing after heavy use. Still, for kids, teens, or adults getting started without wanting to spend much, this paddle is one of the best entry points into the world of pickleball. You can tell Jula knows how to make paddles that feel good without blowing up the price. Number 5. Jula Ben John's Hyperion Pro 16mm. Now, if you're serious about the game and want top-notch technology and performance, it's time to talk about the Jula Ben John's Hyperion Pro. 16mm thick, this paddle is an absolute cannon in the hands of an experienced player. The reactive polymer core, raw carbon face, and thermoformed construction mean every shot comes off with impressive power and control. In fact, some say this paddle practically plays by itself. Though, be warned, it takes some getting used to. It's not the easiest paddle to handle, especially because of its stiffness and weight, about 240 grams. So, if your technique isn't polished, mistakes can multiply. Still, if you want to dominate the offensive game with strong volleys, aggressive smashes, and devastating spin shots, this is an investment worth making. It's like going from a compact car to a sports car. You need to adapt, but the result is next level. Number 4. B-Pickle Phoenix 2.0 19mm. Speaking of power, the B-Pickle Phoenix 2.0 19mm thick takes the crown, pun intended, when it comes to thickness. It's one of the thickest on the market, which translates into brutal smashes without sacrificing speed. Surprisingly, despite the thickness, it's still quite light, around 225 grams, so it feels agile during dinks and blocks. That said, it's not a paddle for beginners. The feel on contact is less soft with less feedback, and its fine control requires more experience. But if you're into intense matches with long rallies, deep court smashes, and need a paddle that can keep up with your pace, this B-Pickle is made for you. Plus, it has that Spanish design flair with a well-built construction and comes with a cover, which is always appreciated. You could say it's the perfect paddle for the player who doesn't want to wreck their elbows but does want to leave rivals shaking. Number 3. Votic Pro Flash 16mm. While the Phoenix focuses on raw power, the Votic Pro Flash 16mm thick aims for a balance of spin, power, and control. Its T700 raw carbon face and thermoformed core place it in the same category as other high-end paddles, but at a much more affordable price. It has a long handle that favors two-handed play and a surprisingly light feel in the air despite its high swing weight. What really stands out is its ability to generate spin. It's literally a spin machine, ideal for intermediate players refining their technique and looking to win points with more aggressive plays. However, since it doesn't come with an edge guard, you have to be a bit more careful not to damage it on angled shots or low balls. But what this paddle offers for its price is honestly hard to beat. If you're thinking of upgrading from a basic paddle but don't want to spend $200 yet, here's an option that performs like it costs twice as much. Number 2. Gotwa Power P1 16mm. For those looking for a paddle with premium materials without breaking the bank, the Gotwa Power P1 16mm thick is a solid option. Although it doesn't have as many pro reviews as more established brands, it features a 3K carbon fiber surface with T700 coating and a honeycomb core. Not bad at all for its price range. It has a fairly large sweet spot and a firm but not overly hard feel. What stands out most is that it retains enough power for developing players without demanding too much technique. It's not the most refined or the lightest paddle, but if your goal is to improve your game without spending a lot, it's a good place to start. Its robust build makes it ideal for social matches or for those wanting to try a more offensive style without too much risk. Let's say it's like that reliable car that doesn't turn heads but takes you exactly where you need to go. Number 1. Rayox Hero Control 16mm. We'll wrap it up with a paddle that focuses on total control, the Rayox Hero Control 16mm thick. This Spanish paddle has a 24K raw carbon face and an advanced core with anti-vibration technology. It's one of the few that incorporates a ramid in its structure, which greatly reduces impact on the wrist and elbow. Ideal if you suffer from tennis elbow or just want a softer paddle. With a handle slightly shorter than average, it favors handling and precision, especially in touch games. It's not the best for powerful smashes or extreme spin players, but for control and consistency, it's a delight. Imagine a doubles match where you need to block precisely, drop shots right by the net, or respond to fast plays with no room for error. That's where the Rayox shines, and for a very competitive price, it includes materials usually only seen in much higher-end ranges. And that wraps up our list of the 7 best pickleball paddles you can get right now. Remember, the right paddle can completely transform your game, whether you're focused on control, power, or finesse. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to ProPick Sports, and ring the bell so you never miss our latest gear reviews and recommendations. And don't forget, check the video description for Amazon's best deals links to every paddle we covered today. Grab the one that fits your style and start dominating the court. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep playing, keep improving, and I'll catch you on the court.